Hello everybody. I don't know if this camera is actually on, so I'm just gonna keep talking. You guys haven't seen me in a bit. I haven't been posting videos or doing very much of anything. Been pretty sick, to say the least. Probably been sicker than I've ever been in my entire life, and struggling with some serious bad news. I found out a few months ago that I have chronic Lyme disease. And for those of you who don't know what chronic Lyme disease is, it's like death, only worse. It can kill you, but in the event that it doesn't kill you, you certainly wish that you were dead. It's literally one of the most challenging things I've ever encountered in my existence, because it not only screws with you physically, but it screws with you mentally, and it plays with your mind in some very bad ways. Some of the physical signs or symptoms you get, I mean, it really runs the spectrum. You can get anything from, I mean, I had pretty much everything. I had sensitivity to sound, sensitivity to light. You know, you can't on a nice, beautiful, sunny day like today, it would be it's a nightmare. Incredible pain. I mean, pain like you've never experienced in your hands and your feet, numbing, tingling sensation in your face, your lips. It's difficult to speak, blurry vision. You know, I mean, almost impossible to stand. My digestion, it affects your autonomic nervous system. So your peristalsis and your GI tract, that's basically what your smooth muscle does when you swallow. Well, that's all screwed up. You're not digesting properly. For about a week, I wasn't able to eat at all. I couldn't even sip water. It was bad news. You know, 2 trips to the emergency room, and anyway, that's the physical aspect of it, and then some. But you know, mentally, because you're so sick all the time, and the drugs that you take make you sick. It's atrocious. I found a whole nother culture out there online, a bunch of people that are going through the same stuff. It's actually one of the, it's pretty much the plague of the 21st century, and no one really knows about it. I mean, it's shocking how few people know about this, but there are 300,000 people that are diagnosed with Lyme disease every year, and those are the people that know that they have Lyme disease. Unlike people like me that lived with it for years and didn't know. I mean, how many other people are out there that don't even know that they have it? You know, who knows? But there's a big conspiracy, and it's not a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy to obfuscate the facts by the government. The CDC and the IDSA are doing their best to shut all the information flow down. So people really don't know how bad Lyme disease is, but it is horrific. Honestly, it ruins lives, and it's certainly doing its best to do that to me. But I have good days and I have bad days, which gets me back to what I was saying earlier, that you guys have not seen a video from me in a bit. I think the last video I made was with my friend Dave and I when we went down to Washington, D.C. Now, I had a good day, and I was feeling enthusiastic, so we decided to go down to Washington, and I had, I guess I'm calling them an episode or a wave, and the wave hit me down in D.C., so I wasn't feeling too good once I got down there, but all in all, it was still a good trip. I mean, what it comes down to is learning how to cope, you know, with your good days and your bad days, and just kind of work through it. You can't really shut down life and not do anything and sit in the bed. At least, you know, I can't. I know that. So when you have a good day, you try to take advantage of it and make the best of it, which is what I'm doing today. I'm having a good day. You know, all these pains and ailments are really not hitting me right now. Not so much today. So I decided it's a gorgeous day out, and I haven't been on the motorcycle since, you know, for a few weeks now. Actually, probably closer to a month. And I really, really wanted to just, it makes me feel like a human being again. It makes me feel like remotely normal to be able to do normal activities and to try to do stuff that you normally do. I spent literally almost 2 months lying in my bed and feeling as bad as I've ever felt. So that's not much of an existence, and it's pretty scary. That's where the mind fucking comes in, because it plays with your mind. I mean, because you don't know if you're ever going to get better, if you're ever going to feel better again. And you know, some of your friends might send you emails or text messages or an occasional phone call and say, hey, are you better yet? Are you better yet? When are you getting better? And you don't have an answer. You yourself don't know if you're going to get better, and you certainly don't know when you're going to get better. And it's tough because there is no answer. There is absolutely no answer at all. You know, I wish that there was some magic light switch that I could flick that said, you know, I'm going to get better. Here, take this magic pill and you'll get better. But it doesn't work like that at all. I mean, we're looking at, for people who are diagnosed with chronic Lyme, months, if not years, of antibiotic treatment. And it's... right now, I'm not on IV antibiotics, which is good. This guy at the front of the line here is not going, and it's holding up this entire line of cars. I can still be impatient. Actually, my impatience has kind of grown because it's rough, man. When you can't do things for yourself and you have to rely on other people. Unfortunately, you know, there aren't too many people. You learn who your friends are, that's for sure, but not too many people out there. Everybody's full of well wishes, but when it comes down to it and you need to feed the dogs or go out and go shopping, nobody knows how to drive. It's shocking how bad you are. It is shocking how bad you are. Unbelievable. Don't do it, dude. But anyway, back to Lyme. Yeah, I expect that all of 3 people will watch this video, but it's not really. Shit, I don't know where I'm going. God damn it. It's not for anyone but me. You know, there's so much that's on your mind when you're going through the Lyme and everything else. It's really terrible. Terrible stuff. Terrible, really insidious disease. It's caused by a little bacteria in the saliva of a tick. And the tick bites you and injects this bacteria into you, and the bacteria can hide in your body. It's a spiral little corkscrew looking guy, and it hides in your body. It can drill through tissue, just about any tissue. It can get into your brain, causes neurological damage, into your muscles, your joints, everywhere. And it's almost impossible to eradicate. And once you get to the point where you're chronic and it's been with you, it's in your body, you're pretty much with it forever. And the best you can hope for is management. But it's scary as hell when you wake up one morning and you're pretty close to paralyzed and in pain, and you don't know how to stop it. There is no break. But it is a wonderful day today. It's a beautiful day to be out. And the motorcycle it represents so much to me. It represents freedom and enjoyment. When I was younger, the motorcycle was my only means of escape from a terrible, terrible place. And I used to get on the bike and just go for a ride, and it was phenomenal. It cleared my head. It gave me perspective, and that's what it's doing for me today. So I didn't mean to turn this into a discussion on Lyme disease, but that's what it turned out to be. So I'm trying my best to post videos, but like I said, I really haven't been doing much in the way of anything these days. So this is my first venture into the outside world. So hopefully we'll get some more going later. That's it for now.